Welcome back to Riff Arcade and the Water Sewer Temple. So, Butts, I have another question about toys. Let's just keep going in that direction. And that is, what toy from our childhood do you think represents the 90s most?
90s the most. Let me
So,
think.
like, you've told us what toy is most personal to you, but what toy exudes 90s? Just like rad tubular.
Oh, that's Ninja Turtles.
Okay, good answer.
The Ninja Turtle. Yeah, I had a lot of those too. So yeah, and I mean, because I think it's the 90s because it was, they made a TV show just to market toys. So like, Reagan capitalism. There you go. You got arrows.
Oh, the
Boing.
Hookshot. Boing! This is the Hookshot. It extends and contracts and extends and contracts.
And boing.
It can grapple many things. I love how non-specific that is.
It hooks shots. Or
So
so like you had the Turtles. Their TV show was basically a big commercial. Did you just? Oh.
Yep.
So and then you had all the stupid variants like, Surfing Mikey and Pizza Slinging Don, and like all of any tiny variant you could think of was in the Turtles. And of course, you're a kid, you want them all. So.
Yep. I know I did. That's
what I think. It's like both, because everything, all the Turtles they're both unnecessary. Like, we don't need a Cowboy Raphael, but I kind of want a Cowboy Raphael. Like, it's there, I might as well get it. So that's what I think. I think of 90s. I think of that.
That's
and I
good call.
I had the Technodrome. I had the, I had just a every kid has a mishmash of just like, well, you found one of these turtle toys, so you just bought it. So
yeah,
I had a bunch of those. So like, yeah.
Very cool. They're totally tubular.
Yeah. Cowabunga.
So I was going to make an aside and just say, I think, I could be wrong, but I think this is the first hookshot in a Zelda game. I think. I could be wrong.
That sounds right.
I think this is where it started, the old hookshot. Can I pull this tongue yet? No. Okay. So my answer for the most 90s toy I can think of would be Nickelodeon Gak. Because nothing says 90s like bright orange and bright green and slime, and Nickelodeon was just a corporate power in the 90s. Just all the entertainment pretty much came
fart noises.
Yep. Yeah, it could be used to make fart noises. Because that was another big thing in 90s toys. And I feel like it's making a resurgence now, but it was always like the gross toys. So you had like creepy crawlers and like...
Oh yeah, creepy crawlers.
Like...
Mighty Max.
You had and like the street sharks. It was all this like... kind of like gritty, like, yeah, we're gross. And then in the commercials, they're all like, put them in front of your parents and they'll scream. And I always loved the overreaction of the parents, because the kid would always be like putting the little creepy crawler spider on the chair, and then the dad's like reading his paper, and he's like, ah! I loved it so much.
I'm not gonna. This is gonna sound like I'm making fun of you, but like I've never heard the street sharks be referred to as gritty.
Well, the reference I was going to use was it was these trolls. It was like the trolls with the crazy hair and the jewels in their belly, but they made a series of them that they were like, it was like a ninja troll with like a scar on his face and like like that kind of stuff.
I think I vaguely remember those. Let me see.
What am I missing here? I'm missing... Oh, I know what to do. Okay. So anyway, Butts, I believe you mentioned having a story with Nickelodeon Gak earlier to just me and not the audience. Oh, are you looking up the trolls? Oh, go ahead.
I am looking up the trolls.
Okay.
And they'll never know. That was for you. No, yeah, so I had at a birthday, I invited a bunch of people over, and are you talking about battle trolls?
It might be.
I think you're talking about battle trolls.
They kind of,
Yeah,
they articulate at the waist.
Well, they have the hair, and like there's like a commando one, and a ninja one, and a Viking one, and
yes,
yeah,
that's
you're
them.
talking about battle trolls. Yeah.
Yep, that's them.
Battle Trolls, they're totally rad.
Yeah.
I also found that Batman motorcycle I was talking about in the last episode.
Anyway, so yeah. I had a birthday party. I got Gak as a present one time. I was like, oh, cool, Gak. And like they were like, are you gonna play with it? And I was like, no, I'm gonna keep it in here. I want to keep it in the container and keep it safe. I don't want to get it dirty. And my friend was like, well, can I play with it? And I was like, no, man, I want to keep it in the container. I don't want to get it dirty. And he's like, no, I'll be careful with it. I'll be fine. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So like, let him play with it. He runs off. He's just like, whoop, gone. And I'm doing some other birthday stuff. And then later on, he comes back and he's like, hey, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I took your Gak outside and I dropped it. And he had been playing with it on like our porch. And I don't know how he did it, but he dropped it and it fell into like our flower bed. So it was all dirty, and I was just like, well, you have ruined this Gak. Thanks a lot. I was like, I was annoyed. I was annoyed so much that I was like, I don't even care. Like, wow. I just got this 20 minutes. Well, like, I just got it 20 minutes ago, and I literally didn't play with it at all. So it's like, I never even got it. So I was like, well, okay, we're done here. So
you just unplugged. You were just like, forget it. You know what?
I was like, well, I went from 9 presents to 8 presents. It's fine. So I was like...
Secrets.
Oh, wow. Nice. Don't you have red potion again?
I do, but I also have a fairy. And I'm not in super danger quite yet.
Oh, okay.
But it's coming. Yeah, I remember even being a kid and thinking, kids are just the worst.
I'm terrible.
So I might be a bit of a stickler or like a bit of a neat freak possibly compared to a lot of guys, I suppose. But I don't care for this. Can I hookshot him? Nope. All right. But I remember being a kid and just constantly having toys broken or
go man go. Go man go.
Oh, there's a current. That's what's going on. Okay. But there we go. Maybe a pot will kill him. No.
Can you boomerang him?
Maybe. Like, my story has been put on hold till we figure this situation out. Close enough. See you chumps later. But that happened to me all the time, and I mean, anytime I would let anyone borrow anything, I rarely got it back in the condition I lent it in. So like, toys would come back broken, video games would always come back with erased saves.
I don't have to worry about that.
Lots of the times, I even just had things straight up stolen from me. I mean, that happened a lot. I remember, like, especially in middle school, anytime I brought something nice to school, like, it'd be gone later. And, which, that's kind of a whole nother story.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right, we're fighting the boss.
What is that
I
thing?
digress. I don't know, but he's surrounded by clouds. Oh, it's a giant eyeball! No!
Oh, it's a giant... Yes!
No!
You get yours, Josh. You get yours.
So look at him. See,
look at him.
So as you can see, I have to use the hook shot to pull his little angry clouds off of him. But yeah, kind of bullying in middle school is a whole nother story that I'll get into later, but that'll be another video. But
yeah,
because I feel like as a gamer, I feel like it comes up to a lot of people in my demographic here. But let's see. All right, so now I just have to deal with the giant eyeball situation. Or is he? No. Yeah, okay. Nope. Yeah, okay. Don't like eyeballs, eh? But yeah, so that's... Oh, well, I got that
Wow,
fairy.
we took out 2 hearts. Yeah.
Anyway, didn't know he's going to hurt so much, but long story short, too late.
Kids are the worst.
Even as a kid, kids were just the worst. All right. And I said all that to say a giant eyeball monster is trying to kill me. Meanwhile, we haven't been doing the scarf voice, but I'm sure he's just been screaming internally this entire time.
Yeah. Don't care for this at all.
Where were you guys? Talk about toys. You abandoned me.
I just love that. Yeah, get your life.
Nice. And a maiden.
You guys forgot about me. But I'm still here in the game and I won.
Going back and editing the episodes and hearing you singing a little different songs to his victory thing.
Victory songs.
Just warms my heart. All right. Scarf, because of you I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. Well, know what I gotta do.
Oh, die, yeah.
That's why it was
Scarf ain't never dying.
Never say die. That's why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location. But at some point, that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. You might have heard of him. He turns up in a few of these. Anyway,
that's new.
Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the light world. He's just like banging on the Triforce. Like, how do I turn this thing on? I wish to go back to the realm of light. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make the most of, which unfortunately isn't you, so you'll have to make do. There are some other magical warping points, like the one you saw on beautiful Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the dark world. You were the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of darkness. And prevent forest fires. Do you understand? Yes.
Gonna throw a lot at me, but okay.
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Am I standing in my own urine or... No, yeah, okay.
Can we go back to that wish thing? Oh, kick me out.
Let me kill these so I can end the episode in peace, darn it. All right. 2 dungeons down. That many to go.
7.
I'm not doing math today.
It's not a math day.
Excuse me. All right.
Never a math day.
Well, we hope you've learned a little bit more about us and enjoyed watching Scarf do his thing. So we will see you next time on Riff Arcade.
Yep. Keyboards, go!